Hey guys, let's let this show continue. I've got a nice, compact, very lightweight cube parcel for you here. So why don't we get ripped into it? Aha. Okay, here we have a Oviraptor. This model here comes from a company called Schleich. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it. I've seen so many of these models. I'm not particularly a fan, but I had to make an exception with this design. I was lacking smaller dinosaur specimens, so I thought Oviraptor would be a nice inclusion. Oviraptor lived in Mongolia around 75 to 71 million years ago in the Flaming Cliffs region, which was a very abundant fossil site. Also shared its habitat with Protoceratops and Velociraptor, which no doubt would have encountered. I mean, it's been assumed like them two may have shared like a bit of a rivalry, kind of like hyenas and lions. But them two theropods had very different lifestyles, as you can see by the toothless beak. I don't know if you can see that here, my phone won't allow that. Yeah, Oviraptor was toothless. Now this model right is, well, it's good. It doesn't show much of claw detailing, but what I do have to praise, what I do have to praise here is the plumage. Now they won't slop you with the plumage here. They do have a nice blue coloration. Yeah, they've depicted the cassowary-like crest at the top there. It doesn't show any colour, but that's okay, because cassowaries don't have exactly have coloured crests. But they could have used some coloration around the eye, and yeah, they've included like a pouch detailing there, so kudos to the designer here. Oviraptor means egg plunderer, or egg thief. When Oviraptor was found, it was discovered on top of a nest, a fossilized nest, and it was assumed that it was actually trying to steal these eggs at the time of its death. In the Gobi Desert, or Mongolia, right, dinosaurs are commonly found in sandstone formations. Things like sandstorms would have preserved the fossils due to the lack of water, floods, which is the common source of preservation. Yeah, so over years it was assumed that Oviraptor was a bit of an antagonistic kind of dinosaur. An egg thief, like the name says. But it turned out that no, this Oviraptor near the eggs was not the thief, it was actually the mother, trying to protect its eggs. There's some debate going around suggesting that Oviraptors and their relatives weren't actually dinosaurs, but actual birds. And you can see why. Oviraptor would have been about the size of a cassowary, which it does resemble, about chest high, and probably just as dangerous. Reality, them claws, yeah, they would have been sharp. Other raptorosaurs had long, long lean arms, similar to raptors but longer, and yeah, that beak, right? That that could deal a very nasty bite. And yeah, they would have been able to crack open eggs. At least that was the initial theory. They thought like Oviraptor was just a robber of eggs, but no. Turns out they were omnivorous, and that would have done well in that environment in the Flaming Cliffs to avoid competition. Oviraptors would have had a very varied diet for plants, small vertebrates, eggs, or carrion. Yeah, this is not a ripper. Now, I really do not want to put my finger next to one of these because I'd probably lose it. For just short of 15 quid, this model's it's decent enough. So I'm really not complaining there. So it's a worthy enough edition. I actually wanted to go for a Dilophosaurus, but they didn't have any decent specimens because I wanted a crested theropod. But no, Oviraptor's more than fine. It's a shame that this model doesn't come with a nest or anything. Some models do, but these models aren't exactly up to standard and way too expensive. But I could probably make my own this diorama of mine that's going on. Thank you once again for watching. Just stay tuned, and I've got a few more products along the way. So we're building up to a bit of a climax here. Then I'm gonna take a break for the Easter. But during summer, I'm gonna be doing a part 2 collection.